Okay, we're going to do Tara this morning. Let me share her image. This image drawn by Venerable Jamyang Wangmo, who lives in Nepal, now in Kathmandu. She used to live up in the mountains, and she wrote the book, The Laudo Lama, which is a wonderful. It's a wonderful book. She used to be a lawyer. She's Spanish, and she spent many years researching it. So if you get an opportunity, if it's in do you have a library there at Tupton Norberling? If you get an opportunity, for those of you who live there, it's a really great book. Okay, let's just settle into a nice, comfortable seated posture. If your feet are down, if your legs are down, have your feet about a hip's width apart, and same with your knees. And just kind of as you settle in, just notice the sensations of your feet on the floor, pressure, any sensation, material. Just move up the body and notice the weight of your sits bones in your chair, your hands in your lap. They can be in the meditation mudra, right hand nestled in the left, with the two thumbs touching, or just your hands resting gently on your lap, in a relaxed way. Now align your shoulders with your hips. So I don't know about you, but when I do that, I automatically lengthen my spine. So this is this idea of like, oh, sit up straight. Well, yeah, you are wanting to sort of sit straight, but not kind of like bolt upright. Our spine has natural curves. So you think about lengthening the spine and growing a little taller. You can also align your ears with your shoulders, if that's available to you. As we get older, it becomes less and less available as then, everything starts to stiffen up. So as long as we can keep moving and keep reminding ourselves, we have a chance of remaining upright for longer, I think. So now imagine this beautiful spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. Perhaps you can also imagine you have this string goes up and someone's very gently lengthening that string. And when you get to the crown of the head, just relax your scalp. Release any tension in the head. Relax the forehead and the eyes and the nose and the cheeks, the area around the mouth, the jaw, the back of the tongue, the back of the head, the neck. Just allow your shoulders to drop. So maybe you can just kind of scrunch them up and just let them drop for a bit. And do it again. Scrunch your shoulders up and just let them drop. Then just release any tension in your face, your ears, temples. Relax the throat and the chest and the belly and your limbs. And being super aware of any sound in your environment, just allowing all those sounds to be there. Just try and keep your mind to yourself rather than running off to investigate. And then check in with yourself this morning. Like, how are you doing? And try and be curious about your mind. Try not to be judgmental. And bring to mind all the people of your life, your loved ones, strangers, and the people you don't like so much or don't feel comfortable around. Regardless of how you feel about them, excuse me, not everybody feels that way also, and they're all equal. They all have this wish to be happy, just like you and me. They don't want to suffer, and they do have all of them do have this extraordinary capacity for a Buddha mind. So we'll do this meditation on Tara this morning for all these people of our life, and by extension, all sentient beings. So you imagine we have this beautiful Tara. I mean, the way she's drawn it does almost look iridescent. And she has this radiant green light body sitting on a multicolored lotus. And her left foot is drawn in, like when you're meditating, and her right foot is out resting on its own little multicolored lotus. And the left foot drawn in indicates her complete and effortless control over her desire energy. And her right foot out indicates her willingness and her capacity to get up and act for sentient beings. So she's often referred to as the wish-fulfilling Buddha, representing the quick capacity, female, to cut through obstacles and get things done and to be successful. And of course, to make us all blissful. So imagine this Tara is very young, she's very beautiful, she's full of energy, she's full of bliss, and she's wearing colored silken garments and jewelry on her ears, around her ankles and her arms and her neck. And these garments, this jewelry, it's not just like the regular cloth and jewels that you find in a store. These are manifestations of her virtue. So it's all kind of a little magical. You can also imagine that Tara this is the manifestation of the mind of your teacher, your trusted mentor, your Lama, however you think of them, appearing as green Tara for your benefit. So I'll just recite a little refuge prayer once. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Tara, may I reach Buddhahood so as to benefit all sentient beings. So now imagine Tara is sending very powerful, blissful white light from the Om at her brow chakra. And this enters your brow and completely fills you. And imagine that all the sufferings and the problems and the heaviness of the body are completely purified by this light, and all the harm that you've ever done to any living being with this body and all infinite bodies, past bodies, also purified, eradicated completely, not one atom left as we recite her mantra. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Imagine this light coming again, and this time your body has become a blissful light body, just like Tara's, indestructible, just like it will be when you attain the deity's body, the Sambhogakaya. And imagine it's not possible to ever harm others with this body, only to benefit them. Om Tare Ture Soham. 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 Excuse me. Now the speech. So you imagine Tara sends red light from the ah at her throat chakra to your throat. And this purifies all the problems of speech. So our inappropriate speech, our useless speech, our uncontrolled speech, just rabbiting on, angry, harsh speech, criticism, the inability to express ourselves appropriately, and all the harm we've ever done to any living being with the speech of this life and infinite past lives, also purified, eradicated by the blissful red light, not one atom left. Om Tare Ture Soham. 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 Imagine this red light comes again, and you're full of this blissful, perfect compassionate wisdom, appropriate speech of Lama Tara, such that whatever sound you utter is necessarily beneficial to any living being who hears it, all of which is your potential. So feel full of this powerful speech energy as you recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine Lamatara sends powerful beams of blue like the sky, from the blue hum at her heart chakra. And this enters your heart. And imagine that all the unhappiness of mind, confusion, arrogance, anger, jealousy, pride, resentment, hurt, anxiety, self-criticism, all of this is completely purified. And now imagine all the delusions, including the root delusion, ego grasping. This is the cause of our own suffering and, really why we harm others. This is totally eradicated by this powerful blue light. Not one atom left. And then we'll just do it here, stop here. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine this blue light comes again and feel full of this blissful, omniscient, compassionate mind of Lamatara. So this is who you really are. This is your potential. Om tare tu tare tu re soham. 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 Now imagine these three lights coming again. So the white Om from her brow, the red Ah from her throat, the blue Hum from her heart. And remembering the red is like this beautiful crimson red deep red that you might see at sunset or sunrise. It's not kind of like a postbox red, I don't think. So imagine these come simultaneously penetrating your three places: the brow, the throat, the heart chakra. And this time feel that even the subtlest stains of all delusion are completely eradicated. There's not one atom left. Feel completely blissful. And stay in this blissful state, concentrating on being one with the energy of Mother Tara. So we'll recite the mantra and then meditate for a minute. Om tare tu re soham. 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 Now imagine Lamatara's little foot lotus dissolves into her leg, and then The main lotus dissolves up into her body, and she comes to sit above the crown of your head, facing the same way as you. And out of the wish to become oneness with your mind, and also remember this is the mind of your teacher also, she dissolves into green light and melts into you through the crown. And kind of merges with your body, your speech, and your mind. And then think, I am oneness with Lamatara's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. And just feel blissful. And then think, now I'm Tara. I can lead all these people of my life, my friends, my enemies, my strangers, all the little sentient beings all around, my pets, can lead them all to enlightenment. And imagine right in front are the enemies, the ones we don't like, irritate us. To the front, to the left, your friends. And to the right, everywhere else, all the rest of sentient beings, the strangers, above, below, left, right, behind, in front, pervading all of space. And think that they're all the same. They don't want suffering. They all possess Buddha nature. They want happiness. And so now imagine from your heart millions and millions of tiny green taras emanating out, entering the friends, the enemies, and the strangers, and taking all their suffering away, giving them everything they want, everything they need, and transforming them into their own Tara. So imagine this, really want this as we recite the mantra again. Om Tare Tutare Ture Soham. 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 Now imagine all these transformed Taras absorb into you, enhancing your own Tara nature. So let's just dedicate all the positive energy, all the merit you've created doing this practice to all those people of your life, and by extension, all sentient beings. And I've lost you all because I just see myself. Okay, everyone. Don't rush around after this meditation. Maybe move a little slowly before you leap into your car or something like that. And lots of love. So tonight I have a work program with the YMCA. So I won't be at the Vajrasattva, but Shayla and all of you can recite the mantra, take turns as you've done before. So anyway, I gave Shayla the heads up, but all take turns to do the mantra and have a wonderful time. And I will see you on Monday. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lou, for hosting.